Welcome to Eternal Elements Learning Podcast, brought to you by Atyasa Online. These podcasts are a part of the audio certificate programs on Atyasa Online. You're free to take these podcasts on your desired portal also, should you only wish to learn on the go. Thank you so much for engaging on these podcasts, and you can connect with the author on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. Hi, this is Niket Karajagi from Eternal Elements, brought to you by Atyasa Online. We start with Season 7, and we're talking about strategy in the VUCA world. Volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. That's what the 21st century is all about. 20th century was a different century. Things were predictable. 21st century, things are not predictable. And therefore, strategy becomes a very, very important aspect of leadership and doing business. So strategy is something that organizations talk a lot about. But how many organizations and how many leaders actually implement their strategies effectively? So before we get on to the whole process of strategy, let's talk about some fundamentals that back up the concept of strategy. The term strategy is actually derived from the classic Byzantine 330 AD Greek word, which was strategos. Strategos, it means general. While the term is credited to Greeks, but it was never used. Strategy as a concept comes to us from military. It's all about war. However, when we look at the 21st century, we're talking about innovation, we're talking about change, we're talking about branding, we're talking about a whole lot of stuff, which is very soft. Strategy must implement both hard power and soft power, and we will talk about that. But what is strategy? Strategy is systematic decisions and choices that we exercise in order to build a competitive advantage. Now, what is competitive advantage? It is the superior capability that you build for yourself in the market so that you can beat competition. Ultimately, it's about growth. It's about sustenance of business. And how do you do that? You do that only when you're able to bring in strategic capabilities within your organization. Therefore, the whole aspect of strategy is to devise a process by which we can build strategic capabilities within the organization. And actually, it should result in the strategic competence that we can exercise in the market. Strategy deals with core competence, but strategy overall deals with competitive advantage. Because in the strategy, you're focusing on building core competence. But end of it, when you want to rule the market, it's all about the competence that you demonstrate there. And therefore, strategy becomes extremely important. Strategy, a lot of times, people talk about it as steps and actions and choices that you make so that you can accomplish your vision. We will talk about mission and vision as we progress in the process of understanding strategy. Core competence is something that you excel in, something that you're great at. And the whole idea is to accelerate your core competence, and therefore that core competence gives you the competitive advantage when it comes to market. So strategy is all about competitive advantage. What are those different things that you can do in your organization so that you build that competitive advantage? But the problem is, in the 21st century VUCA world, things are constantly changing around you, and therefore your core competence has to evolve. You must ensure that your strategic capabilities are tuned to the happenings of the environment around you. We will talk about all that as we move through, but to end it up, strategy typically means a set of choices and actions that an organization undertakes in order to build strategic advantage for themselves in the market. Thank you very much. This is Niket Karajagi signing off. This is Season 7. I'm sure you'll enjoy this season. I'll see you in the next podcast. See you soon.